Hey everyone.
Yo, 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 what's up?
You didn't have to say it like
No,
that.
I really didn't. I apologize immediately.
Welcome back to driver's training.
It's the podcast where we teach you how to drive.
Except we don't. The
At
name
all.
really has nothing to do with like what we talk about at all. I just think it's fun.
I just think it's cute. Like,
Yeah.
you're our little students. We're your driver's ed teachers that are like a little off. But you like us anyway.
We teach you how to drive through the journey
Life?
that is life.
Exactly.
I'm Audrey.
I'm Suzy, and we're having a bit of a chill day today, I would say. Audrey's a little sick.
I'm sure you can tell from my voice. Usually I feel like I'm a lot louder too.
Yeah, she sounds disgusting.
Yeah, I
huh?
sound like fucking nasty.
Yeah.
But I've had a little sinus infection, but better to have it now before next week.
Before the party.
As you guys know, Suzy is having a house party next week.
DM for address.
Yes, very exciting. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I woke up last night at about 3:30 in the morning.
Yes.
I had taped a Phoebe Bridgers poster to my wall, and it had fallen down.
Is that what woke you up?
I think so, yeah, because I thought that Francis was like getting into something, and I was like, you bitch. Turns out it was me.
Oh.
It was my fault. So that fell down, scared me a little bit, woke me up, but for some reason I was just unable to go back to sleep. I was just laying there in my bed, wide awake. It was one of those things where like under the comforter it was like 100 million degrees and it was so warm and I thought I was dying, but then the second I stuck my arm or leg out it was freezing, you know?
Yeah.
And so that was not the vibe. And I also realized I probably missed an opportunity to go outside and look at the northern lights.
Yeah.
Didn't realize everyone and their mother was gonna fucking see them except for me.
They were visible over the northwest or Midwest.
England and New York.
I
don't
didn't
know.
realize that was that visible everywhere.
No, it was like at like they said like millions and millions of people. Like,
It's crazy because I didn't even think like, oh, it's not like I was like, it's no way it's gonna be visible in Chicago because you never even see a single star in the sky. But I saw people posting on their stories.
I know.
I was like, what?
I was tapping through my IG stories like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And I didn't even hear that there was going to be northern lights until yesterday afternoon.
Same.
And I was like, oh, that's weird.
I
but
think
kind of
it's
cool.
so fun as like humans when something like that happens because everyone will just take a picture and post it to their story, like when there's a pretty sunset or like the eclipse when that happened. It's like, oh
So
my gosh, we
cute.
all love nature and like seeing cool things in the sky.
We love humankind. I love when humans are just like little humans, you know?
The humans are humaning. I went to the human store and everyone knew you there.
Dude. Wow. Yeah, but suffice to say, I'm a bit sleep deprived and she's sick. So
Yeah.
don't expect too much, but we're still going to give you a good episode.
No, I'm looking at the things you have written down, and I think there's a lot of good things. I want to talk about how we just got this notification, or I just got this notification from Citizen.
Yeah, I had Citizen downloaded for a little bit, and then I just kept getting notifications about like, oh, there's a sex offender like really close to you, and I was like, well, what am I supposed to do about that?
For those who don't know, Citizen is like a crime alert app that will tell you when crimes are happening in your area. So this is the alert that I got.
It's so crazy.
Literally crazy. Bags in shape of body have been discovered by the Church of Scientology downtown. Are you nearby? Leave a comment.
Need to go live stream the situation, Nightcrawler type beat.
The Church of Scientology is actually really close to my office right now. I never like walk by it, but it is nearby, and I just always think it's so crazy. And I also saw an ad on YouTube for it the other day.
Really?
Yes.
What
and
the
I was
heck?
like, Is this even allowed?
I feel like it shouldn't be. Also, I feel like I didn't even realize that we had a Scientology building here. Aren't there two? I feel like they just built another one, or I could be making that up.
The only one I know of is like downtown. I don't know if there's another one, but yeah, it's crazy. There's like so many crazy stories about Scientology and cults.
I would simply not fall for it.
I would.
I can see that for you.
Yeah, I feel like I'd be really susceptible to being in like a cult. So
what would they have to promise you, do you think, for you to be like, you know what? It's a little sketchy, but that's fine.
You know, it wouldn't
Nerds gummy clusters.
It not even
for
that.
life.
Like, I don't even know if it would be anything material. They'd just be like togetherness. And I'd be like, oh,
that is kind of sweet.
Yeah, and I'd be like, yay!
A promise of the afterlife.
Yeah, maybe.
You're like, I don't care about that. I just want friends.
Yeah, I just want to like hang out, chill vibe.
Scientology's low-key a sorority.
Sororities are low-key cults. Yup. Same with like frats. Speaking of cults, maybe I've talked about it on here before.
I think briefly, but
yeah, very briefly. I went to high school with these two girls. They're TikTok famous now. They actually helped launch TikTok, like from the rebrand from Musical.ly into TikTok.
Real ones remember Musical.ly, and by real
Yes.
ones I mean people born before 2000.
But they are just like dancers. They've done music videos, but they just do TikTok dances. It's nothing crazy. Anyway, they're making, the one older sister joined a dance cult, and now Netflix is making a docu-series about it. It's called like Dancing for the Devil. And it
Such a good name.
So literally I was like, whoa.
Wait, they ate.
Yeah.
Okay, Netflix.
Comes out at the end of May, and I will be watching, like I will be sat, and I'm wondering if I'll be featured on it.
I like need you to be in it so bad, just like in some random picture that they
just, like,
pulled from
in the
their like Facebook. Yeah.
And you know, it's like the two of them, like they're like in color, but the rest of the photos in black and white, and you can just see me like smiling in the back.
That would be so good.
Yeah, so I am really excited about that though. The trailer looks crazy. Like Netflix just dropped it like on their Instagram the other day, but they also have another trailer on their actual website. And yeah,
I wonder, like, because I feel like I haven't heard much about what's been going on with that whole situation past those. Weren't there like live streams like a couple years ago?
So it all took place like a couple years ago, where the younger sister came out and was like, we're blocked on everything. We haven't talked to her in so many years.
Me when I get famous and cut off everyone in my
podcast.
life.
Yeah. But
no, it's actually fucked up.
It's like really messed up. I think they like see each other now, but it was like really strange. Like the younger sister and the parents were on this live stream like in tears, being like, we miss you, Miranda. And then Miranda was like, I'm not in a cult, and she went live on her Instagram and like read the Bible.
Yeah, wait, I remember that.
And I'm pretty sure she did that just to troll, but also
okay, queen,
like, yeah,
queen of satire.
Literally, like, she's like, oh, you want to think I'm in a religious cult? I'll show you religion. And she read the Bible.
She was actually like, this whole thing was planned and it was just a comedy special,
right? Yeah,
I wish.
Very crazy though.
That is crazy. So I went to the dentist this week.
Okay.
And then other big news happening, like super important.
Was it for a checkup? Or?
Yeah, it was just a 6-month cleaning and checkup. I got some x-rays of my teeth and they looked awesome.
No cavities?
No cavities, because I'm the go. Every time I go, I'm like so paranoid that they're gonna be like, oh yeah, you have like 30 and we have to rip all your teeth out and give you veneers. And
not veneers.
It's just like I just have really bad like genetics with my teeth, and I've had so many fillings through the years. Like on the x-rays I could see like a just has white spots basically where all the fillings are, and they were on like so many teeth, and I was like, damn. Like,
how many do you have if you had to guess?
I mean, probably over 10 or 15.
That's crazy.
There's a bunch that are like in between teeth because I like didn't floss as a kid. I have a crown. I actually have like a fake tooth in the back, and so that was just pure white, and I was like, whoa.
That is actually crazy. I feel like I really did not go to the dentist from like after 3rd grade until after college, which is like insane.
No, that's so crazy.
But it's just
I was
like,
there every 6 months.
my mom didn't take me. It's not like we didn't have dental insurance. It's just like my mom didn't take us.
That sucks.
But when I went, like, I went to the dentist before I moved to Chicago because I was like, I don't know how insurance is going to be when I move. And they were like, you don't have any cavities. Also,
Whoa.
you don't have wisdom teeth.
Oh my
God. I was just like,
God.
whoa.
Okay, you won the mouth lottery.
Yeah, they were like, you low-key are really close to getting gingivitis.
Oh, maybe not.
But like, it wasn't like terrible or anything. Like, they just did like a deep cleaning of my teeth and I was fine.
Wow. That's actually so awesome.
Yeah, they told me, they were like, you're really lucky because you have like really large gaps in between your teeth, which are preventing you from like getting the buildup as much.
Yeah.
And then when I went to the dentist the next time, I had 2 cavities.
Oh.
So I had to get 2 fillings. And low key, I think it's because like there wasn't any buildup anymore. So it was like allowing me to get an actual cavity.
No.
So now I'm paranoid. Like next time I go to the dentist, they're gonna be like, hey, guess what?
Dude, I just feel like half the time it's just a complete scam. Like,
fillings?
Well, yeah, like dentists. Like, who's to say they can't just be like, oh yeah, you have a cavity here and here and you need these fillings, and like, how would you have any idea?
You can tell, I feel like, from the x-ray. Like,
well,
they show
but
you
if
the
they
x-ray.
sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. And
True.
if they don't, I feel like they're trying to scam. Like the dentist I went to before this, like they gave me like 3 fillings, and I'm like, maybe I didn't need any of them, because I kind of switch dentists a lot because I'm really lazy, and so every time I move I just find one that is like within a walking distance of me, so I don't have to keep like taking the bus to get back to the same place. And I feel like every other time I switch, it'll be like, oh, no cavities, and then I'll show up and they're like 5 cavities, and I'm like, one of you's lying.
Right.
And I think some part of it is that they can like see teeny tiny stuff and be like, oh, let's fill that, whereas other people would be like, it'll be fine, like we just have to watch it.
I will say every time I go to the dentist, they're always like, have you thought about Invisalign? And I'm like, no.
Wait, smile. You're fine.
I'm fine. I will say like my teeth at the bottom are kind of like, there's one tooth that's a little bit in front of my other tooth, and I have like a gap in my teeth right here. But it's really fine. It's not that bad. They were like, it's gonna cause your teeth to like get more buildup more easily because they're not aligned properly.
Like, shut up about the buildup.
Yeah,
I've heard enough.
I can floss. Like, I'm capable of that.
Yeah. Yeah, I had braces and Invisalign, actually.
Really?
I had both.
I've never had braces.
Yeah, I think I got the like actual braces when I was in 6th or 7th grade, maybe.
What
and I
color
also
did you have?
I don't remember. I think I would switch them every time I went in, but I think I liked pink and maybe like a blue. But at that time I also had a headgear. Like literally when you picture like those like old movies with the nerdy loser kid with the big glasses and then like the headgear that's just wrapped around his head, like that was dead ass me.
Did you have to wear the headgear to school?
No, thank God. I would have actually killed myself probably, but I did have to sleep in it, which was impossible because basically so how it worked was like there were holes on like either side of the braces, like pointing out, and then there was like a metal piece that like stuck out here that you like put into the holes, and like that's how it like stuck into your mouth. And then there was like an elastic or whatever thing that you wore around your head so it would like pull it back, because I guess my teeth were probably really like crowded in the front, so they were trying to like, and I have a bit of an overbite still, but it must have been worse, or they were trying to fix it or whatever, and so I had to wear it to sleep, but there was literally a metal bar sticking out, so I'm like, how the fuck am I supposed to sleep? And I don't want to sleep on my back because I'm gonna get a sleep paralysis demon and it's gonna try to fuck me.
You thought that as a kid?
No, but maybe a little bit. I still can't sleep on my back. It's just not, my body's not built for that. I need to be on my stomach or on my side.
I'm convinced if you sleep on your back, like there's like something wrong with you, like you're a serial killer or something.
It's not okay. And I got a massage a couple weeks ago, and she was like, I can tell you sleep on your stomach because, like, your shit is all misaligned. And I was like, oh. I'm not going to stop, though.
Yeah, that is crazy, especially because some of y'all may not know this, but Suzy is actually, like, one of the blindest people I've ever met in my life.
Yup. So real. Oh, I wish I had my glasses so I could, like, show. We can put in a picture.
Yeah. It'll be on the Instagram, but, like, yeah, Suzy wears contacts, so you never would have guessed, but, like, her glasses are so thick, it makes her eyes so tiny.
Yeah, for anyone who's familiar with prescriptions, I have what is essentially a -10 in both eyes, which is really, really blind. Like, when I wake up in the morning, if I don't put my glasses on and I want to play on my iPhone, I have to hold it like as close as this microphone is. Like, I have to keep it like right here so that it's in focus. If it gets even to like here, I wouldn't be able to see it.
Dude, that's probably why you're like, I'm feeling sick from looking at my screen.
Yeah, you're probably right.
It's because it's so close to your face.
Well, to be fair, I don't do that like all the time. That's usually just in the morning, before I want to put my glasses on, because then when you put your glasses on, guess what you can't do? Lay on your side.
Real.
What are you gonna do about that, Joe Biden? How are you gonna fix that?
This is Biden's America.
He wants me to wear my headgear and my glasses and sleep on my back. It's the government's ploy. They're controlling the sleep paralysis demons. They're going to brainwash? Mind wash.
Mind wash
Working
sounds like...
at the mind wash.
Mind wash is like... like, I'm cleansing my mind.
Me when I watch those TikToks that are like the ocean sounds and like the ASMR like dripping. That's a mind wash.
I like the sensory boards, and it's always like #safe or like #serious, and it's like wax slime sensory board.
That's so good.
Yeah, they're really good. I like those a lot.
But back to the dentist stuff.
Yes.
So I had all that shit, and then I got a retainer. I lost it in the lake. I went tubing, like when they drag the tube behind the boat.
A kid?
Yeah, when I was a kid. And I don't know why I was wearing it on the boat.
Your retainer?
Mm-hmm, it was after I had Invisalign, so it was, the retainer for that was basically just another Invisalign. And so I just like wore it throughout the day.
I thought you were only supposed to wear them at night.
Probably.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah. Don't know why I wore it on a tube. But then hit a bump and just popped right out of my mouth. And now it's in the bottom of Green Lake, Michigan. So if anyone's trying to scuba out there, keep an eye out.
In the lake is kind of crazy.
Oh, so
so nasty.
But yeah, I feel like the dentist is it can either be like the most horrifying, scary, frightening experience of your life, or it's very intimate and sensual in a way. Like, why are you sticking your hands in my mouth like that?
I've never
had
a sensual dentist experience, but also I have like severe dental anxiety, probably because I didn't go.
Yeah.
But like the last time when I had my fillings done, they have to give you that giant needle that like numbs your mouth.
Yup.
And I'm terrified of needles, and like I will pass out and stuff. Aww. And so they gave me something that like a really strong drug that literally knocked me out.
Laughing gas. They give you like a pill.
No, like before I had my like exam, and then I had to come back to get the like filling, and in between that they gave me a prescription to pick up at Walgreens.
Do you remember what it was?
I'd have to look it up, but it was like a pill that just like knocked me out.
Oxycontin.
Dude, that would be insane.
They just prescribe opiates
It's
like for to get a
Klonopin.
filling. That's crazy.
But yeah, it knocked me out, and Giovanni came with me because they were like, you have to have someone to like help you get home.
Aww.
And we like walked back to my apartment, and I was like, I don't even remember like going to bed, and we ordered B-dubs, and because my mouth was numb from the filling still, I bit my lips so bad, and I was like chewing on it for so long.
Dude. That's why you're supposed to eat soft foods.
But B-dubs.
Silly goose. Have it tomorrow.
Well,
wait 12 hours. It's not. B-dubs is never that serious.
I guess. To you.
You're right. Who am I to judge? No, I feel like the dentist can be a little sensual. Like, I mean, the one I just went to, I mean, I guess I wouldn't call this sensual, but the thing with the water, like the rinser thing, was kind of leaking. Oh. And so it was just like dripping like down my mouth and my throat. And the dentist, he was literally like, sorry, we're getting you all wet.
Oh my God.
And I was like, it's okay. And he like wasn't really that hot, but he was kind of young. Like he was probably in his 30s, maybe like late 30s. He was tall, ginger man.
Everyone at my dentist office is so good looking. I go to Dentology, which is like a chain in
millennial
like the Chicago
dentist
area. It is like it's literally targeted for millennials. It's like, this is not your average dentist. We don't judge you for your teeth. And they have like Aesop hand sanitizer in the lobby.
That's so crazy. We have therapy doggos in our office.
Small bean dentists. Like, no, they're really cool there though. They also have TVs on the ceiling, which is lit.
Yeah, mine had a TV on a ceiling, and it was playing like a scene of the ocean of fish in the coral reef.
That's awesome.
And I was like, okay.
They're always like, do you want to change the channel? Usually I say no, but I was like, one time I was like, yeah, and I put on Drag Race.
Okay. Love that.
Yeah.
They asked me to change, like, if I wanted to change it from the fish, and I just said no, but also like, what possibly could the other options have been?
Well, my dentist office has like Hulu. So you could choose anything on Hulu. Like one time they were playing The Golden Bachelor. That was kind of cool.
Fun.
Yeah.
Okay, Dentology.
Yeah.
I see you. Let's see. I'm thinking about getting back into running.
Oh
again.
Yeah. You got into it like earlier this year, right?
Yeah. So it was definitely a New Year's resolution type thing, because like, when else are you gonna start doing things? It just felt right. And the building I was living in had a treadmill, and obviously it was winter in Chicago, so I'm like, I'm not fucking running outside.
Right.
And so I would just go downstairs every other day and try to run a mile. My first one was about 19 minutes, which is really not good for most
adults.
people, adults. Like, I feel like the average mile time is like 10 minutes or under.
Yeah.
And I was almost double, and so that was a little concerning. And so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna try to work at this and get better. And I did. I shaved like 5 minutes off. I got to like 15 minutes.
That's pretty good. For how long would you say were you like
actively,
running consistently?
Probably like 3 months straight.
Running
like a couple times each week. And so I felt really good about it. And then, I don't know, I was just getting ready to move, and it seemed like kind of a hassle to try and do that and pack and move and everything at the same time. Oh, I was also unemployed when I started, so I had so much time to just like run and shower and make sure I was like eating well and whatever. And so then I was getting ready to move, and so I just stopped, and I now haven't been in probably 2 months.
Damn.
Which is like so bad, and I'm scared to start again or try again, because I feel like it's gonna be back to like 19 minutes and I'm gonna be like, I wasted all this time, I'm a loser, I'm not an athlete.
I mean, but there's no stakes really.
I know, but
except
it's like
for
personal,
with yourself,
right?
yeah.
I let myself down.
Where would you go running? Just like around your neighborhood?
Yeah, probably just like on the streets.
Yeah, because I feel like your neighborhood is nice because the sidewalks are really big. And like obviously the only people that are coming through here are people who live here.
Yeah,
because there's like not any businesses, which is nice.
Yeah,
because I feel like in your last apartment, if you wanted to go running outside, there's just like
so many people
things, so many people.
Yeah, exactly. And so that's like, I ran outside a couple times there just because there was like a trail, but even there were so many people on the trail.
Yeah.
And I always felt so self-conscious.
Would you consider getting like a gym membership?
I was thinking about it. I used to have ClassPass for a while, and me and Bree would go do yoga, and I think I might sign up for that again just because I haven't been to yoga in a long time, and I feel like if I start getting in the routine of that, then maybe it'll help me want to like start exercising again.
I am thinking about like I'm gonna see like with my new job how the schedule plays in.
You should ClassPass with us.
You should come to
yoga
because they have a benefit of working there. You get $350 a year to use towards like wellness things.
Whoa.
Which includes like gym memberships, so I'm assuming ClassPass.
Yeah.
Or like massages and stuff like that.
Wait, that's awesome.
Yeah, I know. So I'm probably gonna look into that after like I'm settled in with like a routine and stuff.
Yeah. That would be sick.
Yeah, I also don't know like what amenities the office building has, because like right now my current building has a gym, but I don't know anything about the office other than like my actual suite that I'll be working in. So yeah,
we could try some Googling.
I tried Googling. Literally the like building website, it's just a picture of the actual building.
Oh.
And it's like, we acquired this property in this year. And
like,
it's like,
who cares?
Okay. Like, I want to know, do you have gym? Do you have rooftop?
Do you have gym? Sauna?
Yeah.
Screaming room? What are those like therapy rooms where you just go in and it's like, am I making those up?
No, I feel like that sounds like something that's a real thing, but
they probably wouldn't have that.
Yeah, I feel like that's not a thing.
I think I actually know someone who used to work where your new job is. So
at the company? Mm-hmm. Interesting.
So I could possibly reach out and ask her, but also you'll find out in like a week or two.
Yeah, I'll find out like come Monday, not next week but the week after. And you know, it's really funny because I was talking to like a friend of a friend who like I'm not very close with, and she's like really bougie. And she was like, oh, I heard you got a new job, where are you working at? And I was like, oh, I'm working at this place. And she's like, wow, like I really wanted to get a job there, like I'm really like good for you. And I was just like
yeah,
because like
I'm the it girl.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
So yeah, that felt really nice.
I need to admit something. I low-key might start looking for other jobs.
Dude, you need to like look at the job like at my place because they're still hiring that position. And like I could put in a word for you because they have a referral program.
That could be sick. I'll look into it. But I cannot explain how extremely bored I have been every single day. Which, it's not the worst problem to have.
Do you think it's just because of the subject matter of what you're working with?
I don't know, because I think like what they do is kind of interesting. I just think the part that I play in it is very kind of disconnected from their actual stuff.
Got you.
Because I'm just putting together like charts for a deck.
It's
or
like project management.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, exactly. So it's a lot of like executive assistant type, just like putting together like logistics memos and contacting hotels to like book event
like
spaces and travel. And I'm like, what am like I don't know. I thought I would like it a lot more than I do, but it's just
Not for you.
It's just not for me, I
yeah,
think.
dude. So what you need to do is like reach out to the person who like offered you the interview and be like, just kidding.
So like hypothetically.
Or I can just talk to them when I actually start. And then it would be even awesomer because, you know, it is hybrid. You get to pick which 2 days you go in and we can go in together. At the same time.
That would actually be so cute.
I'd be like, do you want to go get lunch together?
Maybe I should send her an email. I just feel embarrassed because like it was literally I think the day or whatever after I accepted this job, I got an email from something else I'd applied to at her new company, and the lady was like, hey, we'd like to interview you. And I was like, oh, I actually would like to withdraw my application, like I accepted a new position. And she's like, okay, best of luck. And I feel like it's just embarrassing to go back and be like,
I don't think so at all. I don't think there's any shame in that. I think like you're being transparent, and I was super transparent during my interviewing process, and they like super appreciated that because I got an offer somewhere else first.
That's true.
And I was like, you guys are my top choice. Like, I want to work for you guys, but like I need to make this decision. And they were like, I super appreciate your transparency. And then the next day they were like, you got the job.
Aww.
So
okay.
I mean,
I just need to be brave. I mean, what's like the worst that could happen? They'll just be like,
right,
no, it's filled. Or
either like, you can reach out to them, or I can like just bring it up when I start. Just let me know.
I'll like shoot a little email on Monday.
Yes,
that would be crazy. Coworker era.
Literally like podcasting coworkers.
Podcast at the office.
It would be so awesome. We could just like rent a conference room for the day.
Wait, not us manifesting again.
Oh my gosh, I gotta be back on my manifesting vibe.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I thought you were done, but now you have to help me.
No, I was like taking a little chill. Like, that's probably why I got sick, because I stopped manifesting.
I didn't manifest my health enough. Also, unrelated, but I don't know what the camera angle looks like right now, and I'm a little scared that it's gonna make me look like I'm naked, like waist down, just the way that my...
She's wearing shorts, you guys.
Here, let me... See?
Fit check.
Fit check. I'm probably taking up like half of the screen, but I just like don't want you guys to think I'm some kind of pervert or something, because I'm not. I'm wearing clothes. I always wear clothes. I'm never nude.
Okay, Tobias. I see on here... Oh, we should talk about the Met Gala.
Oh, yes.
Do you have a favorite look?
I really liked Greta Lee and Taylor Russell. They came with Loewe, and Taylor Russell had that like wooden looking like bodice, and then Greta had like, it was like a white lace dress, and then it had kind of a I don't even know what to call it. Like it was just like a thing. Yeah. And so I thought that was really beautiful. And she had a little mullet, and it kind of inspired me. And I was like, I think I'm going to get a mullet next time I get a haircut. Like a little pixie mullet. It's called a mixie.
I think that would look really good, because I feel like you've had this fuck-ass bob for a while now.
I know. It's like, it's time to... And the thing is, I always tuck it behind my ears. And so I'm like, why don't I just cut it off? And then I don't even have to tuck it. And then I'm untucked. But anyway, Met Gala. I liked theirs. Yeah.
My favorite look was Tyla's.
I was thinking hers too.
Yeah, and shout out to Sarah. She was like, I hated that look. My manager, I was like, are you kidding? Like, this was the best look. The Sands of Time.
No, like, it was so good.
So good.
Did you see, like, for the after party, like, the designer, like, cut it so that it was a short dress? Sorry.
Are you okay?
I'm just like so overwhelmed at how beautiful it was. No, it was some mix of a hiccup and a burp. I'm not exactly sure. But no, they cut it and made it a little dress, and it was like so gorgeous.
I love that. I did not see that.
And she's just so beautiful. Like,
yeah,
she could wear anything.
That's awesome.
I loved Josh O'Connor and Mike Faced were there.
Yeah.
Both of Zendaya's looks were insane. Like, her makeup for both of them.
Every single year is, like, consistently, like, the top look of the event.
I don't think she served a bad look in years, like, since Shake It Up.
Actually, I did not like her fuck-ass hat look. The one with the giant hat.
It's kind of growing on me. Like, is it objectively beautiful? No, not really, but she's having a little fun.
It kind of reminds me of, like, the Harry Styles little pilgrim look.
With his little pink wedgie.
Yeah, with his little Gucci out.
Me when I get invited to the Met Gala and I wear the Harry Styles pilgrim outfit. I really wanted him to be there with Taylor Russell. Yeah. I thought that would have been a really cute couples event, but apparently not.
Honestly, if you went to the Met Gala, what kind of look would you have, like, wanted?
Well, it depends on the theme.
Well, this year.
This year.
Because I have a theme in mind for, like, what I would have wanted for my outfit. It's, like, the Garden of Time, Sleeping Beauties. Like, I would have really played into, like, the Sleeping Beauty aspect of it. I would have, like, gone for, like Aurora from, like, Sleeping Beauty inspired. Ooh. Like, her
Disney
pink dress. Maybe. But, like, when Zendaya wore the Cinderella dress.
Sorry.
Zins. But you know what I mean? Like, I feel like that just would have served. Yeah. Because then you could have even, like, done something crazy because you know how they, like, changed the color in the movie. You could have done, like, splatters of, like, paint all over it.
That is kind of fun.
Either that or, like, I would have played into the Sleeping Beauty aspect of it and worn, like, a pajama, like, very couture look.
Oh, that's cute. An idea just popped into my head now of what I would wear. I was just thinking Garden of Time, clocks, and I think it would be cool if there was, like, some kind of Salvador Dali-esque, like,
I feel like someone did
clock
that.
Dress. Really?
Not
so I'm not original.
Not with just, like, the one clock, but there was, like, multiple clocks, like, dripping down. I can't remember what celebrity did that, though.
Yeah, I don't remember that at all. Oh. So it must not have been a big celebrity. Must have been a loser, D-list.
Ew, ew, ew.
But yeah, I think that'd be cool. Or I don't know. I was kind of upset, like, no one really did, like, garden, like, dirt or worm. So maybe you remember Heidi Klum's like, worm
Halloween
outfit?
Costume.
I would have pulled up as a worm. And I'd be like, do y'all still love me?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that would have been cute.
So yeah, a worm or a clock. Yeah. I think it's fun when it's a little camp, when it's a little...
Wait, dude.
A little different.
An apple, but, like, a clock, and you're, like,
there's a worm peeking out of it, and it's in where my penis is.
Yes!
That's so perfect. Someone get La Roach on the phone. I have some ideas.
Oh my gosh. By the way, you guys, we're not doing reviews clues.
Yeah, I didn't have it in me today. I'm sorry.
You'll see it on our TikTok.
Yeah, go check it on our TikTok. We just thought that it'd be a cute little game to share with the world since we invented it. And
then you guys can, like, do the trend on your own.
Mm-hmm. Everyone can play. It's a very accessible game for everyone. All you need is a letterboxd and a friend.
Yay!
Yay! And we have both those things.
Oh my gosh. Yes, we do. Is there anything else you wanted to talk about? We're like 40-ish minutes in almost.
I feel like we're good. Do you feel good?
No, I mean...
Do you feel good?
Yeah, me too.
I like that part too.
It's like Blue's Clues.
Yeah. Well, hey, thanks so much for sticking around, watching this episode, listening to this episode.
Thank you for the happy
year of my life. Yeah. On that note,
that's it, I think.
So, on that note, thank you. We love you, and we'll see you next Tuesday.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for the happy year of my life.